Take your seat, Mamta. Right. What was your score when you were selected last time?
Sir, 171.
171. You believe it was fair assessment on that day?
Sir, I would say more than I expected.
More than you expected?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got IRPS.
Yes, sir.
How much marks you needed to get to IAS that last occasion? How much marks more in interview would have fetched you IAS? 30?
Yes, sir.
Around 30 marks.
Yes, sir.
So had it been 200, would have been IAS.
Yes, sir. Most probably, yes.
And how is your mains this time? Better than last time?
Yes, sir. I'm expecting
out of those 30, at least 15, 20 you'll get in mains
yes,
extra?
Yes, sir. I'm hoping for at least 15, 20.
Your take is that even 180 will get you IAS this time?
Yes, sir.
And you believe that your performance today is good enough for 180 or not?
Sir, I felt that there were a lot of questions that I was not able to answer. For example, related to Kalkaji and physics lab, and the painting question of Mughal era. So I feel that a lot of factual questions I was not able to
You're getting enough time for preparation or not? Interview?
Yes, sir, I'm able to take out time.
Because you still have around 8-10 days,
yes,
right?
Sir.
And I would request you to utilize this time judiciously and efficiently.
Yes, sir.
Say, you are a good candidate, I need not repeat it. You are already in service, you have been through mill, you understand what is expected there. You have studied from nice institution, both school and college, and it reflects well in your personality. And you, as you have already said, that you expected less, and still the board members gave you more marks than you expected. Effectively means that the impact of you,
yes,
both your background as well as your personality, is in general good. So you should capitalize on that. Right. Our understanding is that on the personality front, most things are right. Your entry is good, your sitting posture, by and large, is good. You will be wearing a sari that day?
Sir, I'll be wearing a suit only, but a different one.
Okay. So, fine. You're looking good. So, I'm not much concerned about that. But by and large, you should wear what, because you're a sitting officer, I think I would have suggested a sari, but then it's going to be your call where you're most comfortable you'll be wearing. Right? But in general, your sitting posture is good. Your voice level is good. But if you look at the entire interview, you'll realize that you were losing energy in between. And the energy level was not consistent. It was least when you were discussing with the member 4, sir. And I don't know why it is there. You should work on it. Make sure that you are able to sustain good amount of energy all through the interview. It will be important. Coming to the content thing, I believe that you have a set of expected questions in your mind, and you are ready for only those questions. My advice is that please understand that interview is something which has no syllabus, right?
Yes, sir.
So there will always be, no matter how much you prepare, there will always be a considerable, sometimes 20%, sometimes 30% interview, which you cannot expect, right? Though here the questions were from the deaf only. Primarily from the deaf,
yes,
only, right? And therefore prepare the deaf very, very carefully, right? I've always been advising deaf preparation should have at least 3 levels, which effectively means that take a pencil, make as many circles as you can, and then for every circle think whether you have prepared for 3 levels or not. The cursory, the deeper and the deepest, right? Right now it appears that some preparation in deaf is required, right? So please work on that.
Yes.
Now, coming to the other aspects, I also believe that the IR, you were not discussing with confidence when you were discussing the international relation. It becomes important because you have deliberately given this, number 4 probably, foreign services?
Right? 5, sir.
5. So the board members will actually, it will catch their eyes. It will catch their eyes, then they are likely to grade, right? So prepare for IR better. Similarly, when you're discussing Delhi, it's good. It's not bad, but there are many aspects in Delhi which I've always been advising candidates to, especially from Delhi, that please understand that there, at least 3 members out of whatever the board will have some affiliation with Delhi and their knowledge of Delhi as the most important, right? If they are good at history, they'll believe the history of Delhi is the most important. So applies to other cultural. So prepare Delhi as much as you can. Another suggestion is that, see, you're good at answering. What you're not doing, one important thing is anticipating the subsequent next move or the move thereafter. And then calibrating your answer right now about the 2 questions down the line. That is anticipating what the board member is building. If a board member is building as a resident, who you believe comes to your mind as a chief, as the main person. So you should be able to, this is such a simple question, it cannot be asked in a board. There must be something else that's coming thereafter, right?
Yes, sir.
And you should be prepared for that. And the most obvious one obviously will be the LG thing. So you should have calibrated your answer in the first place itself. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble when the actual question will come, right? So anticipate what is coming, what is building up, right? That is also something you can work on. Other things you're already doing very, very good. You're good in gender in general, though I still believe that there can be more deeper, there can be some depth there, right? Other things, very good. So I hope that you'll be doing very, very good this time and you'll go through, right?
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you so much.